Good afternoon. Welcome to the Magic Forest. It's been a funny day in my garden. It's been sunny. It's been rain. It's been, Oh, I found my favourite sunglasses. Wait. Oh my god. Oh no. Too cool for school. And I lost this bit. So anyway, because it's been a bit sunny and a bit rain, I thought I'd wear my favourite sunglasses. And I lost this bit for like 4 weeks. So glad when I found it, because they're my favourite. What you talking about today in the Magic Forest? Harry, what are we talking about in the Magic Forest? I can't remember. I was kind of thinking about the whole YouTube video. Thinking, you need to be more specific, Make a video that has some kind of specific idea or content. So, what can we talk about today? Anyway, actually, do you know on these things, on these video things, YouTubes, you can leave comments in the comments. What do you say? You leave comments in the comments? I know. I don't know what that means, but so say if you said, but can you make a video about love or friendship? Friendship. Let's talk about friendship. It's a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful, isn't it? It's like, people, I think young people, me as a young person, I can't explain, when I say young people, I'm like, my experience of life probably vastly different to everybody else's, because I chose a different path. I don't know, I guess do artists choose a different path, or does the different path choose them? And art is the way forward. The artistic curse, they call it, But you wouldn't have it any other way, talk to an artist. How would you prefer that you were good at plumbing or something? No, I'm an artist. Being an artist is the way in which you see the world. And many people ask me, obviously, because I'm a teacher, and parents ask me. Every parents' evening, at least one person asks me, do you think that art is something that can be taught? Or do you think, it's something that they either have or they don't have? And it's a difficult question to answer to a parent, but I guess it's a relatively easy question to answer to the populace, the audience, the YouTube audience. What is the YouTube audience? The populace. No, it takes a special type of person to follow the Magic Forest. I don't know what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. But what makes an art? I think it's like musician. They're born. Their ears are highly responsive. They have a sense of rhythm. For them, the world is auditory, and for an artist, the world is visual. I think an artist is a visual person, and it's from that very, moment you were born that you just like fascinated by the colors and the light and the way that light hits an object, and just the visual world around you is so fascinating. You don't need to think of anything else. You know, sometimes if you're talking to someone, and even if it's a really interesting conversation, you're just looking at the way that the light falls on their head or something, and you're like, oh, sorry, what was that? And that's being an artist. You know, an artist is a visual person, a visualized. You know, a musician is an artist. Sorry, I'm just going to put my mosquitoes on. Mosquitoes. It's not so bad over here, but when I go and sit in the old magic forest chair over there, right, look. Oh, it's been a bit steamy today, so it's a bit dramatic. Hotel over there, lovely, beautiful hotel. Love to meet the designer. So yeah, I think, and then so an artist is this person that is visually stimulated, to get turned on by visual things. You know, just everything. You know, the like the rain on that leaf. I don't know, you can see it. It's just so beautiful. You know, sometimes then when people are telling you other things about society, like you need to get a job, and you know, you need to do something productive or serious, and then you're like, okay, right, I'm listening, but have you seen the rain on and this leaf here? So I always diverge, but so is you know, yes, that is something you are probably born with. Most people do not get as turned on about rain on a leaf than a visual artist. But then what do you teach? So you can't, so if therefore, you know, you cannot teach someone how to see that in the same way that you see it, you can teach someone how to appreciate it. And the other myth is that you can teach someone how to draw, and you can teach someone how to draw. You can teach them how to become better at drawing, because every drawing you do, you become better than the last one. But you can't teach someone how to be. You can't teach art. I think, yeah, you can't teach art because it's something you have to learn for yourself. And the only reason you learn how to be good at art is by doing it, you know. And even techniques and things, you know, the only way you're going to get good at any technique is just by doing it and working it out your own way, because no technique is ideal for every single artist. So what do you teach when you teach art if you cannot teach art? You can teach them how to think like an artist. You know, you can teach them how to think in a different way, and you can present them with a problem. And I think that's fundamental. You know, that why should students learn how to draw a figure? Well, that's not going to help them in life, is it? I mean, it's like Pythagoras' theorem. That's not going to help them in life. But you present them with a problem, and then you give them the encouragement and the enthusiasm of how, or the tools to be able to overcome that problem. And that's creativity. You know, solving the answer, solving the question, finding the problem to the question is creativity. And so then when they go on, you know, choose not to do art because they're not really very good at drawing, then you've given them something, which is the idea to look at things or look at one problem in many different ways. And so every time in life you get to a point, you think, well, how do I overcome this problem? And with art, you say, well, you could do this, or 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 you could do this. So you present a student with 10 ways out of when the student thinks, oh, I'm stuck, I've reached I don't know what to do. You say, well, you could do this. And so every time they get to a stumbling point, you say, well, you've got, multiple options out of that. Which one you take is your choice. But to actually teach them to understand that there's not only one solution. And that's what art is. It's just about solving problems, and creativity is thinking, this is the problem, this is the solution. So many ways to get there, but which is the most effective? Oh, it didn't work. Cool. I know. Anyway, that's it. Oh, it's 11 minutes. I was supposed to stop at 10. Sorry. Apologies. And well, what is it today? It's kind of sunshine, rain on a leaf, sunshine in my eye, rain in my eye, sunshine in my eye. That's what it's today. So hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. And George, what are you doing? George just come running out the house like he saw a ghost. What are you doing? Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you from the Magic Forest because we're 2 minutes over the curve. I don't know why you have a curfew anyway. Actually, it's because Hongwei says every video I show her, she says, it's too long. But then she says everything is too hot, too cold, too long. So, and also, you're the one that's watching it, right? You. So if you watch a 14-minute video, you can only blame yourself. If you watch 8 minutes of my video, and then you get bored, you can choose. You just change the channel, look at something else. So you can only blame yourself for watching a 14-minute video. Oh, I tell you what, since I've become a YouTuber, I've actually been watching some really funny YouTubers. Some of them, they're just, I got a way to go. Anyway, we're coming up to 14 minutes, and that was my new curfew. So lots of love from the Magic Forest. Peace.